All right, let's go on. This time we've got section 2 and the question type is multiple choice questions. Now from here onwards things are going to be more complicated. That was first level of English, now second level, then third level and then advanced level. So talk to new kitchen assistants. Kitchen assistants. Imagine there is a kitchen in a hotel, one main chef and then there are some assistants. Okay, so talk means presentation. Now imagine a presentation to new kitchen assistants. Question number 11, according to manager, what do most people like? Underline what most people like about job of kitchen assistant. Now what is it that most people like? Out of 3 options, 2 options are there that some people like. Some people, few people, or no one likes. But what most people like? Most people means majority of people, many people, a lot of people. So whatever they like. Now what are the options? Option A, variety of work. Like when you are a kitchen assistant, sometimes you are chopping the vegetable, sometimes you are cooking, sometimes you are doing other thing. So variety of work. Okay, and when you read the options, do not read article. Do not read A, the variety of work. No, variety of work. Okay. B, friendly atmosphere. Now if in the audio they say what many people like about kitchen assistant's job is the friendly environment, B will be the right answer. And if she says, well, you will be shouted at many times, so don't take it personally. You will be shouted at many times, don't take it personal, right? So shouted at means environment is friendly. No, it is not friendly. When environment is friendly, no one will shout at you. Okay? And C, opportunities for promotion. So if people like that there are so many opportunities for promotion in kitchen assistant's job, now C will be your answer. Now the thing is, they will discuss all 3 options, but only one option will be discussed, and with that she will say what most people like, what many people like, what most of the people like about this job is. Whatever she says after that, that will be your answer. Okay, now let's see.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Joy Parkins and I'm the restaurant manager. And I understand that none of you have had any previous experience as kitchen assistants. Well, you might be feeling a bit nervous now, but most of our kitchen assistants say they enjoy the work. Okay, they might get shouted at sometimes, but it's nothing personal. And they're pleased that they have so many different things to do, which means they never get bored. And I'll tell you straight away that if you do well, we might think about moving you up and giving you some more responsibility.
So, she discussed all 3 options. What's the right one? A? Okay, that's right. Listen to it again. In actual exam, they will play the audio once only. I'm teaching you, that's why I'm playing it again.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Joy Parkins and I'm the restaurant manager. And I understand that none of you have had any previous experience as kitchen assistants. Well, you might be feeling a bit nervous now, but most of our kitchen assistants say they enjoy the work. Okay, they might get shouted at sometimes.
Okay, most of our kitchen assistants say they enjoy the work. You might be shouted at sometimes. Friendly atmosphere? No, you might be shouted at sometimes. So B is not the right answer.
But it's nothing personal, and they're pleased that they have so many different things to do.
They are pleased that they have so many different things to do. Variety of work. For variety of work, they used so many different things to do. When you're doing a variety of work, you are doing so many different things. So correct answer is B. And for like, they use the word they are pleased. They are pleased. Pleased is also happy. Like you say, pleased to meet you. Next. Manager is concerned about some of the new staff's dash. Manager is concerned. Concerned means worried. Out of 3 things, 2 things are okay, no problem. Now imagine kitchen assistant is wearing a jewelry. Maybe wearing a ring or anything. No. Kitchen assistant's hairstyle. Maybe there is a kitchen assistant with long hair, right? Okay, and kitchen assistant shoes. Maybe someone is wearing heels as a kitchen assistant. So now, out of three things, she will say two things are okay, but one thing she will say it is not allowed. So you need to remove that or anything like that. Okay. So whatever she's concerned, concerned means worried, right? Let's see.
Right, well, you've all shown up on time, which is an excellent start. Now, I'm glad to see none of you have unsuitable footwear, so that's good. You need to be careful as the floors can get very wet and slippery. Those of you with long hair have got it well out of the way, but some of you'll need to remove your rings and bracelets. Just put them somewhere safe for today. And remember to leave them at home tomorrow, as they can be a safety hazard.
Okay, rings and bracelets can be a safety hazard. So what are rings and bracelets? Jewelry. You understand the techniques they are using? Over here, jewelry. And in the audio, rings and bracelets. For shoes, she said, okay, shoes are fine. I'm glad to see. For hairstyle, she said, move them out of the way. I mean, you can always wear a cap when you're working in a kitchen. So she's got no issues with the hair. The issue is jewelry, and she said, make sure you leave them home when you come. So A will be the right answer. And you will only write A. You will not write A and jewelry both. You will only write A. Question number 13. Manager says that day is likely to be busy for kitchen staff because. Now listen. Why are they going to be busy? What does it mean? Day is busy for kitchen staff. Means a lot of people are coming to the restaurant, right? So why are they busy? What is the reason? Option A, public holiday. For example, we have 14th August or any other public holiday. So if the reason is public holiday and that's why they are busy, answer is A. Option B, head chef is absent. So if one chef, head chef is absent, and that is why they busy means they have to do extra work. So if the reason is head chef, B will be the right answer. And C, restaurant is almost fully booked. If they say we are booked to the capacity, we are fully booked, then C will be the right answer. Now, what is the reason? Why are they all very busy?
Now, it's going to be a busy day for you all today. We don't have any tables free for this evening and only a few for lunch. Fortunately, we've got our head chef back. He was away on holiday all last week, which meant the other chefs had extra work.
So, C is the right answer. Well done. Head chef is back. He was on holiday last week, but now he is back. Okay? So, they mentioned restaurant is almost booked.
Now, it's going to be a busy day for you all today. We don't have any tables free for this evening.
We don't have any tables free for this evening. What does it mean? Restaurant is almost fully booked. Fully booked, and we don't have any tables for this evening. Means all the tables are already booked. So that is option C.
And only a few for lunch. Fortunately, we've got our head chef back.
Fortunately, we've got our head chef back. Now, head chef is absent. He's not absent, he was absent. So, is and was. This is the difference, right?
He was away on holiday all last week, which meant the other chefs had extra work.
Chef was away on holiday, but it was not a public holiday. So, if you do not understand the audio, you will pick a word holiday, holiday, A. Okay? Absent, absent, B. So if you write your answer on the basis of words only, your answer will be absolutely wrong. Okay? Let's go on. Question number 14. Only kitchen staff who are 18 or older allowed to. Allowed to means they can. Now listen, wherever they use they cannot, that will not be your answer. 18 or above, they can. They can use what? Waste disposal unit. They have, they also call it garbage compactor. There is a machine, they put garbage there and it compacts that. So waste disposal unit. If staff who are 18 or older, only they can use it, then it is the right answer. And if it can be used by younger staff also, then it is not the right answer. Electric mixer. they have electric mixer. So if it is for 18 or older, only they can use it, then it's the right answer. And if anybody can use it, then it's not the then it's not the right one. Finally, meat slicer. Now meat slicers are now available here also. There is a big machine with the knife or blade, and you put the meat and it cuts the meat. So now out of these three things, what is your guess? Meat slicer. Yeah, 18 or older. Exactly. Meat slicer is very dangerous. At times it may cut your finger and all that. Okay. So maybe meat slicer. But let's see. And the thing is, you need to keep in mind 18 or older can use. Right? Okay.
Now, I'll tell you a bit more about the job in a minute, but first some general regulations. For all of you, whatever your age, there's some equipment you mustn't use until you've been properly trained, like the waste disposal system, for example, for health and safety reasons. Then I think there are two of you here who are under 18. That's Emma and Jake, isn't it? Right, so for you two, the meat slicer is out of bounds, and of course none of you are allowed to use the electric mixer until you've been shown how it works.
So, see? Waste disposal. Alright, she's cunningly talked about all three options, but one option is right, and that is C. Now I tell you why C is right and why other options are wrong.
Now, I'll tell you a bit more about the job in a minute, but first some general regulations. For all of you, whatever your age, there's some equipment you mustn't use until you've been properly trained.
Okay, so for all of you, whatever your age means it's not over 18 who can use that, okay? Some equipment until you're shown to use it.
Like the waste disposal system, for example.
Waste disposal system is out of bound for all of them. So no one can use unless they teach them. So first wrong option is A.
For health and safety reasons. Then I think there are two of you here who are under 18. That's Emma and Jake, isn't it? Right, so for you two, the meat slicer is out of bounds.
Okay, Anna and Jake, they are under 18. So she said for two of you, meat slicer is out of bound. What does it mean? Only 18 and above can use it, right? So correct answer is meat slicer. And what does she say about B?
And of course, none of you are allowed to use the electric mix.
None of you are allowed to use the electric mixer. 18 or under 18, there is no problem, but they say none of you are allowed. So electric mixer is also wrong. So in multiple choice questions, instead of looking for the right answer, if you focus wrong option, you will find the right answer. If you eliminate wrong option, if you cross wrong option, you will find the right one. Question number 15 and 16. Choose two letters A to E. According to the manager, which two things can make job of kitchen assistant stressful? Now underline two things make job stressful. Two things make job stressful. Out of 5 things, 3 things are normal. They are easy. They will not give you any stress. But 2 things can make your job stressful. Option A, follow orders immediately. Like, when you go to a restaurant, they say, we will serve you the food in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It means you need to follow orders immediately. So if this makes the job stressful, it's the right answer. Option B, kitchen gets very hot. Like you're working in kitchen, it's very hot, right? So if that makes the job stressful, B will be the right answer. And if they say in our kitchen, we have the latest air conditioning system, so don't worry about the heat, then it is not the right answer. Option C, may not be able to take a break. So no break or not a break. Now if they say you will have to work for 8 hours continuously, right, and that makes the job stressful, then C will be the right answer. But if they say there will be several short breaks during your job here, then it is not the right answer. Okay. Next, they have to do overtime. They have to do. Have to do means it is compulsory. So if overtime is compulsory and overtime makes the job stressful, D will be the right answer. Otherwise not. Option E, work is physically demanding. Like when you're working in the kitchen, you are standing, you are lifting the things, you are chopping the things, your arms are working, you are moving the things like that, okay? So if it is physically demanding and that makes it stressful. If she says the job is physically demanding, but don't worry about that, you will not be doing all the things, then it is not the answer. And if she says this job is physically demanding and that makes it very stressful, then it is the answer. So wherever out of 5 options, wherever she uses the word that makes it stressful or this gives you stress, anxiety or anything, that will be the answer. Now I play the audio. All 5 options will be discussed in any order. It's crazy. Like if they only discuss it like A, B, C, D, we can find answer easily. But now they are going to discuss it from anywhere. They can start from option E. Then they come to option A. Then they go to option C. So the first thing is you need to see which option is being discussed. And then the second thing is if that makes the job stressful, tick. If that doesn't make the job stressful, cross. Yeah. Right. Let's see.
Now, you may have heard that this can be a stressful job. And I have to say that can be true. You'll be working an 8-hour day for the first week, though you'll have the chance to do overtime after that as well if you want to. But however long the hours are, you'll get a break in the middle. What you will find is that you're on your feet all day long, lifting and carrying. So, if you're not fit now, you soon will be. You'll find you don't have much chance to take it easy. When someone tells you to do something, you need to do it straight away. But at least we do have a very efficient air conditioning system compared with some kitchens.
Okay, air conditioning system they have, breaks they will give you. So if you eliminate these 2 options, now out of 3 you have to select 2. So right answer is A and E. Well done. Option A is follow orders immediately and option E is physically demanding. You'll be carrying and lifting things and all that. All right, let's go on. Questions 17 to 20. What is the responsibility of the following restaurant staff? Very simple. Like there are the names of restaurant staff 17, 18, 19, 20 and their responsibilities are given in a box. So you have to match the staff with their responsibility. Okay. Now, when they give you half a minute to read the questions, will you read questions or responsibilities? Absolutely right. You need to read responsibilities because questions are names and they will call these names one by one. They will say, first of all, Joy Perkin, then they say David Field and all that. So there is no information there. Option A, training courses. Now the word training, educating, anyone who is responsible for training, A will be the right answer. B is food stock. For stock, they may use the word storage. Food stock. For example, in the restaurant, they have sugar, they have rice, they have chicken, mutton and all that stuff, right? So food stock. Who is responsible for food stock? For that, she will not use the word food stock. He will say, if we are getting low on rice, if we are getting low on milk, immediately inform, and then the name of the person will be the right answer. Okay. First aid, very simple. When they use the word injure, hurt, right? If you injure yourself, if you hurt yourself, immediately report to Joy Parkin. Joy Parkin will be the right answer. Okay. Next, breakages. You know, in the restaurant, sometimes even the staff, I have seen a waiter who broke many things. He was taking them and suddenly he dropped and then I looked back and it was a waiter. Okay. So if they break anything, like they break a glass or anything, whom are they going to report to? That will be that answer. E, staff discounts. Restaurant, they give staff discounts also. So who is responsible for staff? If I'm a hotel manager or if I'm a restaurant manager or if I'm a restaurant waiter, they will give me 30% discount, 40%. So who will arrange that? It's that. And option F, timetable. Timetable means in the morning shift you will work, in the afternoon shift you have to come. So whoever is going to set your timing, the name of the person, it will be the answer. Again, I'm telling you, they will not use the word timetable. All right, they may say that, well, in order to set your working hours, Joy Parkin will arrange your working hours. Or if you want to do morning shift or evening shift, contact Joy Parkin. Now, morning shift, evening shift, working hours, that means timetable, right? Now, question number 17, Joy Parkins. So let's see, what does he do?
Now, let me tell you about some of the people you need to know. So, as I said, I'm Joy Parkins, and I decide who does what during the day and how long they work for. I'll be trying to get you to work with as many different people in the kitchen as possible, so that you learn while you're on the job.
Who does what and how long they work for? What does it mean? Timetable. You understand now? Who does what and how long they work for? So that is timetable. Who does what and how long they work for? That is all about timetabling. So correct answer is F. If you write timetables, your right answer will be wrong. And because of careless mistakes, students usually have 3 to 4 wrong answers. And 3 to 4 wrong answers means 1 to 1.5 band will be dropped. Okay? All right, next we have David Field.
One person whose name you must remember is David Field. If you injure yourself at all, even if it's really minor, you must report to him, and he'll make sure the incident is recorded and you get the appropriate treatment.
Okay.
He's trained to give basic
It's good. Treatment, if you injure yourself, that is first aid. Exactly. So correct answer is C. Question number 19, Dexter Wills.
Then there's Dexter Wills. He's the person you need to see if you smash a plate or something like that. Don't just leave it and hope no one will notice.
If you smash a plate or anything like that, breakage. When you smash a plate, it is breakage. Okay? All right. And you know, IELTS listening will improve your vocabulary. Now you can say, smash a plate. Right? Say, yesterday I smashed a glass. Right? Smashed a glass means I broke a glass. Okay. Let's go on. Question number 20, Mike Smith. So D will be the right answer for question number 19.
And finally, there's Mike Smith. He's the member of staff who takes care of all the stores of perishables. So if you notice we're getting low in flour or sugar or something, make sure you let him know so he can put in an order.
Okay. Food stocks, he stores. And flour or sugar. What is flour? Atta. And you can improve your pronunciation. All our life people used to say flour, wheat and flour. Pakistan Flour Mill Association. And if you say flour, they will say you are crazy. Flour is rose. Flour is not atta. Okay, this is your Pendu English. But this is the right one. Flour. Flour, or you can also call it flour. Flower, like the same you pronounce rose. Rose is a flower, rose is flour. So flour, but flour is better. Same is for atta, wheat and flour, right? Okay, so correct answer for that is B. Yeah, food stocks, not flour, right? Correct answer is B. Okay.